Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all good? Okay. I'm finna go back to sleep. I have vision dreams, y'all. My younger kids. I guess I was having a dream of vision because I didn't wake up. So I'm looking like, why y'all didn't wake me up to take y'all to school? I guess God woke me up. And by the time God woke me up, they got there on time. But I'm like, look, y'all supposed to be at school on time. Like, what y'all doing? Like, I'm asleep. Y'all ain't bothered to wake me up or nothing. Yeah, y'all. So I'm like, y'all got perfect attendance. I know y'all ain't gonna sit there and just let me oversleep like that. Like, y'all gonna have to step up out here now. Y'all don't need nobody to tell y'all supposed to be at school and y'all got y'all uniforms on and y'all know I gotta take y'all to school. Okay. So, yep, so I was kind of just awaken out my sleep, so I can't remember too much because when I woke up like that, when I was thrown out my dream, I can't really remember too much. So it's gonna come back to me. I ain't gonna say might. I'm speaking this to exist. These dreams, they coming back. They coming back. I done seen it. So it's there. It's like somewhere up here, y'all. I was telling my daughter, one of my younger daughters, I'm like, I tell her, like, yeah, I had posted about you talking about you want your sister to help you with your homework cause they modern. They modern. I say, you be trying to call me old. What you trying to do? What you saying? What you trying to say? And she like, it's not like, cause my kids talk proper, so it be funny. Like, it's funny talking to them. I'm country and they funny. I don't know how. I have no clue how it even happened. Cause don't know my kids sound like me. So she's like, no, Mom, I'm not saying it like that. I was like, that's exactly how you saying it. She very sarcastic. So she very sarcastic. When I say sarcastic, like she's extremely. She got the sarcasm that I don't know. She very sarcastic. I say that. So she probably say the truth in a sarcastic, joking way, but it's the truth though. Like, yeah. So 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 I had to call her out on that. I'm like, girl, people don't even know how old I am out here. They trying to figure it out. The only reason why you think I'm old because your sister's grown. But don't nobody else know. If people see me with my kids and don't see my grown kids, they ain't gonna know. Yeah. So then I was telling her, I was like, don't nobody know I'm grown. Don't nobody know how my age. But you the only one out here talking about your mama ain't modern. Anybody else would love to have Shayna around. Y'all just don't know. That's why I be telling my kids. Y'all just don't know. Anybody else, you say the name Shayna. What, Shayna? It just, I don't know why though. That be the reaction to people. Yeah, I just stay out everybody way out here, y'all. Like, I really do. I just try to stay out my way, be in my little bubble. Do not say my name. I would tell my grown kids. One of my daughters, she was out. I was like, I just gave her the rundown. I was like, look, the conversation gonna jump on me. The conversation, and my daughter swore up and down, ain't no way these people's gonna bring me up and talk about me. She's like, nah, Mom, they ain't finna talk. They ain't finna even say nothing. They ain't even worry about you. That's what she said. I said, girl, these people, they be in disguise out here. No, I tell my older daughter, they coming like, you gonna see what it is. That's why I was telling them, like, you gonna see what these people is. I said, they gonna talk about me. I said, when you go wherever you go, it's gonna be Sheena. And so she went somewhere, and this happened at more than one spot. So she went to one spot, and she just was like, they was like, yeah, her mama, Sheena, her mama. And then she like, Mama, they won't stop talking about you. I said, I know. And she went somewhere else. And this person would not stop talking about me. And it was to the point where it was kind of slick creepy. Like, it was slick creepy. My mom, she was like, Mama, the way they were bringing you up and talking about you and the stuff they were saying and how they wouldn't stop talking. I said, I know. That's why I be telling you this. Yeah. I was like, shoot, that's kind of like a stalker, ain't it? Like, I said the way they were coming, it seemed like it was kind of weird energy, like weird vibe, weird energy, like stalker type. That's what I was telling my daughter. She agreed. She was like, that was kind of weird. Like, why they, I was like, even before she gave them, this is what I'm telling her they going to do. And they did exactly what I said they were going to do. I was like, I don't know why my kids be testing it. They see everything firsthand. They mama is prophetic. When will they realize they mama is prophetic out here? Everything I see happen. Everything. Yeah. Some go down. I include my kid. I'm like, okay, this what I say. We just gonna sit back and we just gonna be like walking ducks out here, but this was finna go down. God already showed me, so God showed me this is what's supposed to go on. So what we gonna do is we just gonna be in motion with what we normally would do. But what I'm speaking to you is gonna happen in the midst of us just doing our regular routine. And then later on during the week, everything I said will happen. Let me stop y'all. So, yeah, like y'all mama prophetic. Yeah, everything I see happen. I do not, like, it's nothing that I spoke that ain't happened. Like, the evidence there. Like, what more do you need? But I think the relationship, they just like, ooh, that's my mama, that's my mama. Like, even my youngest daughter just like, ooh, that's my mama. And not knowing that a lot of people like my energy. Like, they want to be around your mom. Like, girl, it's a lot of people want to be around your mama. You just don't know. And she just like, ooh, mama, just get somewhere, mama. I got my sister. They gonna do it, mama. I'm like, little do they know. they mama a hot commodity out here. For real. You can't tell them that, though. I'm like, y'all mama is a hot commodity. They just be like, mama. You kind of like people, like even with them in the schools, I be like, look, y'all, do y'all want me to, just volunteer, just join the parent club at the school, PTO, whatever they call it. Y'all want me to get more involved in the school, just to be, just to help out with volunteering and stuff. They're like, mama. So, but they just don't know. Like the type of energy and attention I attract, they just don't know. So they looking like it's embarrassing for their mama to be on the volunteer team. But the people around us like, yeah, we would love to have your mama on the volunteer team. They love to have me. My kids don't know that though. So they looking at me like, nah, mom, that's embarrassing. You being at the school. But ain't nobody gonna see me like my kids see me. They ain't figured out they mama super cool out here. They ain't figured it out yet. Let me stop. So yeah. So I even asked them, hey, y'all want me to join the clubs? Like, do y'all want me to be more involved with what's going on out here? Volunteer, help out, at the schools and stuff. They too shame. They shame their mama. But ain't nobody else shaming their mama but them. Everybody else, even my grown kids, come on, mama. But them two, baby, they look at me like, nah, this mama, this just how they feel. So, I don't think it registered like God ain't moved the veil from them yet. So they looking like, nah, mama, you just gone somewhere, mama. Nah, mama. Like, I'm just, like, yeah, they just don't know. Like, God got the veil on their eyes, and they look at me like I might be like, annoying. Like one of them mamas, you be like, no. Like, I don't want you around me. Like, how you be around your parents. Most kids, they be trying to push their parents away. But even my grown kids, like, we do everything. Like, they want to go everywhere with their mama. But my younger kids, they ain't looking like, mom, get away from us. We ain't trying to be seen with you. Like, they how the young kids react. But all my other kids, oh, mama, let's do this. They want to be seen with their mama. The young kids, I figured it out, y'all. So, I just play the role. I be like, okay. Okay, y'all. Y'all will figure it out one day. Yeah. So, I was driving. Because I got to look this up and see what's going on with this. But when I was driving, I was looking in the clouds. And so, normally in the past, I'd be like, ooh, these clouds are beautiful. But since man been kind of playing with the clouds, I'd be like, man, whatever. That's how I be. But at one point, I used to be like, ooh, the clouds. Let me see ooh, God's showing himself today. That's how I used to be like, ooh, God's showing himself in the clouds. But then after man done touched and manipulated the clouds, I halfway you want to look to see what's going on. So, what's that verse? Psalm 19:1. I got to go back to Psalm 19:1. So, one day, God, he was trying to show himself through the clouds, y'all. So I'm riding around. He shows himself all the time in the sky. So if I'm driving around, I'm in the sky, it's going to be something that go on. I'm going to see it. My kids going to see it. Sometimes I can record it. Sometimes I can't. But a lot of times, he'll show his glory through the clouds, and I can see that. So sometimes I'm riding around, I just look to the clouds, look to the skies to see what's going on. But like I said, since man been just overdoing it and tempering everything going on, since man been touching everything going on, I be like, man, whatever when I be seeing the cloud, but it's God showing. Like, he really be trying to show his glory out here, even in the skies, y'all. And so, I see these clouds, and it's beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful, but in my mind, I was like, shoot, man out here doing too much. They need to leave these clouds alone. And so, I'm just steady driving. God got mad at me. God got mad at me because he like, nah, I'm doing this. Man, I ain't getting no credit for this. I created all this beauty that you see while you riding around doing the sunset, these clouds that you see. He said, this is me. Do not give man my credit. He said, they can't do this. They can't even do this right here. This coming straight from me. Like, this is what God tell me when I look at the cloud trail. I'm like, man, whatever. God got mad. He said he behind it. He like, yeah, man manipulate the clouds. But what you seeing right now, this me. And this me showing my glory. So, I'm finna read this right here, y'all. Psalm 19:1. It say, the heaven declare the glory of God. The heavens. So when you say heavens, people consider the skies to be heavens too. So it say the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. So it's just saying the sky showing his handiwork. So what you see in the sky, that's all God. Like the moon, all these moons we've been having, all these planets, all of what you've been seeing in the cosmics is God. And it's just saying that the heavens just declare that. So when you see them clouds, you see the moons, you see these planets coming together, like all the stuff you seeing going on in the sky, it's just giving God glory at the end of the day. So that was Psalm 19:1 is about. It say the heavens declare the glory of God. So when you're looking in the sky, you're looking at the clouds, you're looking at the suns, you're looking at the all the stuff that deal with heaven, the stars, the moons, because we had a lot of moons come up. All of this is just giving glory to God. So that's all 19:1 is saying that even the heavens and the skies declare the glory of God. So when I'm looking and I'm driving, that's the skies declaring the glory of God. Okay, so I see these clouds. So I see this cloud, y'all. So while I'm looking, I'm driving, I see the cloud. God called me out. He corrected me and said, no, man, ain't got nothing to do with it. This all him. So as I'm driving, the clouds started to shift. And so it just kept changing. So I'm looking like, dang, what's going on with the cloud? You know, like that's how I'm looking as I'm driving, because I'm starting to notice the clouds is like just shifting a certain way. So by the time I get through looking at the shift of these clouds, at the top of this cloud, it was this huge ring in the sky. Like huge. It looked like something like a portal. It looked just like a portal in the clouds. And when I look and I see this like huge ring in the clouds on top of what's going on, I see like this portal looking thing. It looked like something like from their movie, Doctor Strange. I think it's called Doctor Strange. I don't know if that's him or not. When he be coming through different dimensions, you see this huge circle or this huge ring of fire. That's how this looked like. It actually had the ring. And it looked like a ring of fire kind of, because the way the sun was reflecting from the clouds, it was reflecting this real bright circle light type light. But this thing was huge, and it was sitting on top of all the clouds. So I'm looking at the clouds, and all of a sudden the clouds start shifting. As the clouds start shifting, I'm starting to notice I'm seeing this huge circle that looks something like a portal that was in the clouds. So I know it's dealing with God's glory in the clouds, y'all. God's glory in the clouds. It's more I got to read about this, because when I went to sleep today, God was telling me that what I was seeing is dealing with something that's dealing with the book of Revelation. And he like, it's something that came through those clouds, and it's dealing with the book of Revelation. So he would tell me where to go, but I'm going to have to do a video to see where to go with this. Because I ain't read or did nothing with it. I just woke up. Just took my kids to school. They missed the bus. They thought they were going to let me sleep all morning. God woke me up. And God woke me up. I'm mad at my kids, because why y'all didn't wake me up? God had to wake me up. And y'all right there watching me sleep. Why y'all got y'all uniform on? Yeah, so I got my kids to school. But in the middle of this, he was telling me that it's something that is going on in the skies. Like it's something that then came through into this dimension. It's coming out the book of Revelation. So I'm going to do some research and see what's going on with this, and see exactly what he's telling me came through. But he's saying something did come through. He like it was a portal, something came through, and he was telling me it's dealing with the book of Revelation. And I just got to read and see what he's talking about with this. So I'm just, this my truth. This is my truth. Because I'm like, dang, what's going to come? When I went to sleep, it was all explained to me. Like, it was explained that what this was, what I was looking at, what was actually being like brung into this dimension. It's something to do with the book of Revelation. So, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go, because I'm finna go to sleep. When I get some time, I try to sit there and read. But God do want me to speak on the clouds, because that's what I had seen. And he ain't finna let no man take his glory. Like, they can try to imitate. They can tamper with this, tamper with that. But at the end of the day, God is God. And when he come and he pop up on the scene, even with clouds, they gonna give glory to him. So do not let man steal God's glory. So now looking at them clouds, like I ain't even want to be bothered. But then I started seeing the shift. I'm like, ooh, what is going on here? And then at the end of me looking, I see this big old huge ring in the clouds. I'm like, dang, that looks just like a portal. It's something. I'm like, something. Can my eyes even take what's coming through this thing? Cause knowing I be asleep, so I don't mind what I see when I'm asleep. I don't want to see this stuff when I'm woke. When I'm asleep, I don't care what I look at. I don't care what I see. I don't care. I do not care. I do not want to be woke, watching around, looking and seeing this stuff going on, watching and seeing all this stuff. Like, I don't want to be woke doing this. I'd rather be asleep. So when I see the portal, I'm looking like, dang, am I going to see something next? Like, is something to come through there? Let me stop. I'm going to post the video. I ain't do a video, but I did a picture. But my phone could not capture the actual, like, this not it. Because when I saw that my phone wasn't going to get the actual, like, portal that I saw. Because I had put it up there like, dog, it'll be able to get it. The lighting from the camera would not get the images of the portal that I saw. But before the portal, I did take like a picture that I'm gonna show y'all of the clouds and stuff like that. And as I was driving, these clouds, they started to shift and they started to end up forming this huge, like this circle was so big. It was just this huge circle. It was like a ring of fire, like a circle ring of fire in the clouds, which I know it represents the glory of the clouds. Like I know this because a lot of prophetic people been speaking on this too, but I had been seeing this in the clouds. So I'm finna post a video on the back end. Yeah, sometimes my camera, the lighting on my camera going up against the sun, it's not gonna get everything. So I can't get all the images of what I be seeing sometime when I be out. So I'm post this picture of God. He was just giving his glory, showing his glory through the clouds. And when I was driving and when I saw this, I was like, man, whatever. Like, man, just took all the, like, Justin took all the, what's the word? All the emotion, all the excitement out of me even looking at clouds. Cause I used to look at clouds all the time with my kids. Be like, "Oh y'all, look, God painted today. Look, he painted in the clouds, cause it be looking like a paint. It like he got a paintbrush and just started painting the clouds like that's his canvas." So when I see my kids, that's what we used to do, to look at clouds while I'm driving. But this time when I looked at the cloud, I'm like, man, whatever. And then God, he got mad. He like, man can't do this right here. It's all me. So I'm post that picture on the back end. And like I said, I seen this huge portal. I'm just speaking on it. It was this huge portal, like this huge circle. It looked like something that came out of like the Doctor Strange when he be jumping into dimensions. That's exactly what this looked like. And yeah, and my phone couldn't get it. So I just didn't even bother with it because like the phone wasn't gonna get this. And so I just got what I did get. And yeah, that's it. And I'm finna read Revelation to see what's going on with this and how it aligns with what I've seen in the clouds. I seen something dealing with Ezekiel. He talked about the clouds too. So I'm gonna look and see and just do some research. And yeah, y'all, no clouds look real, y'all. Huh. Those even look real. I ain't never seen no cloud look like that. Ever.